welcome to Bag End. We're at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, where The Lord of the Rings has finally been brought to stage. I'm Laura Michelle Kelly, I play Galadriel in the production, and today I'm going to take you behind the scenes to meet some of the guys that play a lot of the characters and find out how this huge production is brought to life. Voted Britain's best-loved book in 2003, The Lord of the Rings is set in a magical world, inhabited not just by humans, but by gentle hobbits, wise elves, powerful wizards, and evil orcs. A powerful ring has come into the possession of Frodo, a hobbit who reluctantly sets out on a quest to hide it from Sauron, the Dark Lord, who seeks the ring to make himself invincible. Helping Frodo on his adventure are his friends Sam, Merry and Pippin, the wizard Gandalf, and a mysterious ranger called Strider. It's about to begin, so shh.
And we have front house clearance. Now let's keep you in the house lights out. Go.
So now we're going to meet Malcolm Story, who plays Gandalf. Hello, Malcolm.
Hello, Laura.
So tell me about your character. Tell me a little bit about your role in this story.
Essentially, he's a storyteller. He links various episodes in the story, which he actually is largely due to a relationship which he has with a hobbit called Frodo. There is no question that he is a father figure, certainly to Frodo, because that is his main connection throughout the play. It is kind of to do with moral judgments, I suppose. So it's like a father explaining to a son.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
That's all right.
And enjoy the rest of your show.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
And so this is it.
He slipped the ring carefully onto his finger
Goodbye.
and vanished.
So these are the hobbits. They've just come off stage, and we're going to come walk with them to the next entrance. Hello,
Hello,
guys.
what are you doing here?
Hello. Tell us about the parts that you're playing.
I play Peregrine Tuck, also known as Pip, and he's the baby of the group.
And
I'm Frodo Baggins, the ring bearer. I've just had a chat with Gandalf, and he's told me about the ring.
Yeah.
And we're taking it to Rivendell.
okay. And what about you guys?
I'm Sam Gamgee. I'm Frodo's gardener,
My best friend.
and I become Frodo's best friend as the story goes on, yeah?
Merry and Pippin are like the comic relief, aren't they?
Yes, we are. Well, we try and be anyway. Sometimes we're not, sometimes we are. We get it right, we are.
Yeah. And with Sam, Pete, Sam, tell us a bit about the choices you've had to make in the show as your character.
Well, Sam kind of ends up getting caught up in this journey with the three of them. He was very comfortable staying in the Shire and being part of this really simple lifestyle.
You have to leave your girlfriend, don't you?
He has to leave his girlfriend, he has to leave everything that's familiar, and he hasn't really got any ambition to be outside the Shire.
Your friendship with Frodo's really tested as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. He becomes, I mean, as he starts off as as simply the gardener, and this friendship develops as they go on this journey.
Yeah.
And eventually, like Frodo's ability to kind of make decisions and to kind of carry the ring kind of begins to wane, and so Sam has to start kind of being a protector a little bit.
So these things look really difficult to move in.
They've got
Yeah.
like wool layers and things, and then we've got the old fat suits.
They're hard to dance in.
Actually, they're not too heavy, are they? You do get
We
used to it.
rehearsed in them, and
They really help make you look smaller, though, don't they?
Yeah, they squish you.
Change your proportions and stuff.
absolutely,
That's
yeah.
brilliant how that works on
Yeah,
stage.
it makes everyone look longer and leaner, and then the hobbits.
So you're about to make your next
Yeah,
entrance,
it's
aren't
into
you?
Prancing Pony for
Okay,
the
through the
dance.
audience.
Through the audience.
So good luck with your next.
All right.
Thanks very much. Oh, that sounds like us.
See you later.
Dish from off the dresser pranced, found a spoon and gaily danced. Horses neighed and champed their bits, but a bloodshot moon had lost his wits.
Well, cow jumped over, dog barked wild, a moonlight frowned and sweetly smiled.
Hustling cried, play faster, cats, because we all want to dance like that. Gamble and totter till you're hotter than a hatter, and you spin all again like clatter with your clatter, but the moon set till staring day. Up sides go west, hey, road sides go blue. With a clatter and a clatter, you can shatter every clatter, but the moon set till staring day.
This is Wardrobe Village. The show has a staggering 500 costumes. There's a team of 28 wigs, wardrobe and makeup to ensure that all the quick changes go according to plan and make sure the cast are looking perfect. Tell us a bit about what characters you're playing.
Hi, we've just come off from being the Rangers of the North, which are a group of guys that roam throughout Middle-earth, and they protect the hobbits on their way to Rivendell.
Okay, now you're changing into orc costume. It's
Yeah.
a quick change, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's one of the fun things about playing an orc?
Well, you get to go out into the audience. Steve goes out into the audience, which is very, very fun.
And are these costumes difficult to move in?
Quite, they can be. This thing particularly is quite stiff. So
Because your show's quite physical, isn't it? The orcs.
yeah, it is. Yeah, we do a big Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep's the biggest scene, which has got a lot of jumping and acrobatics and gully
Yeah.
fights through it all, and it's a big revolving staircase for most of it.
And of course you have to wipe the makeup on and off every time you come, but go back
It's
to being an
true.
orc, right? Yeah. Well,
It's
thank
quite
you
annoying.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next person we're going to see is Stephen Miller, who plays Boromir. Let's talk to him. Tell us a bit about Boromir.
Boromir is the son to the steward of Gondor, the lands of men. His father's kind of been trapped under a spell of lethargy and enchantment, and his lands are being attacked. So when the council is held in Elrond's council in Rivendell, he has more the intention of trying to take the ring to use that as a leadership point and save his lands.
And you have a bit of a sad bit, don't you, in the show?
Yeah, he comes to a sad demise at some point in the show. I shan't let
And
anyone
now you're
out.
in the middle of a quick change too, aren't you?
Yes.
Rather exhausting show for you. So
It gets
thank
there.
you very much for talking to us.
You're welcome.
See you in a
Thank you.
minute. And this is Michael Terrio. Hello.
Hi.
You want to come back? So can you just tell us what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm checking out my harness. My first entrance in the show is upside down, walking down the front cloth of the theater. So every day at this time, I have to check and make sure that my harness is in proper working orders.
Okay, so tell us a bit about your character.
Yeah, Gollum. Gollum. I kind of like to think of Gollum as kind of like a drug addict who desperately needs their fix. And in this case, the fix is the ring. And he's someone who had the ring at one point, and it was stolen from him. So he spends most of the story trying to get it back.
And do you think that the audience would sympathise with your character, Gollum?
I do. I think Gollum's, although he looks like a monster, he's a very human character with a lot of conflict, and I think the audience can relate to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go see Rosie and Jerome now.
Okay.
But have a good show.
Okay, thanks. See you.
And now we're about to meet Rosie Craig and Jerome Predon, who play Arwen and Strider, aka Aragorn. So you two guys, you play the star-crossed lovers of the show. Can you tell me a little bit about your characters?
Strider is a ranger, and he's always been madly in love with Arwen, but she's an immortal, so it's a bit problematic.
And you're human,
And I'm human, and during the show we have this big romantic duet.
The climax of your love.
Yeah. Aragorn is really, really sad because he thinks that he will never have a life with Arwen.
To have immortality is a huge thing in Middle-earth, so for her to give that up...
But it's all worth it for the love of each other, right?
Of course.
As you say, you choose brief joy.
Joy over.
Everlasting.
Everlasting loss, yeah.
Okay, well, lovely to see you guys.
And you.
Maybe we'll see a bit of you later.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
So now it's my turn to get ready. When my character meets up with Frodo and the other hobbits and the rest of the Fellowship, they've just had a devastating loss. And the whole idea of them coming to Lothlorien is to revive them and keep them going. But also the role of Galadriel, she kind of discovers her purpose in the whole journey as well. And that she may need to sacrifice her own land for the sake of the greater good. safety harness that I have to wear with the silks. There's only one bit of buckle here, it goes around the waist underneath the corset, and then we attach that to the silks. So if I fell, it would hurt, but at least I'd be safe.
Run! Run! You cannot pass!
Gollum's getting into his cascade, his first entrance thing from that corner, all the way down, upside down, which is what we were testing earlier. And the other guys, there's 4 of them up in the air on either side of me, so they're getting ready too. And so I wait here until the last moment to go up, and we all hang there together before our big entrance of Act 2.
Oh, child of my heart, born of a never-ending dream. You are cradled in light, bathed in an ever-flowing stream. Flourish and grow, my mystical world. Here you will ever belong. Son of my yearning, daughter of hope, beautiful child of my soul. Although storms may descend, mountain and valley make wake. For the days that remain, this is the promise I make.
Sit by the firelight's glow. Tell us an old tale we know. Tale of adventure strange and rare. Never to change, ever to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell now and for always. It is mine! My master is free!
Death, light, out of night, day, glory from sorrow. Out of deep joy, out of storm comes strength for tomorrow. Out of dust, gold, out of fire, air, comfort forsaken. Out of rage, calm, out of loss, find glory awaken.
It was absolutely brilliant.
That was absolutely amazing.
Magical, mystical. Just great. I just loved it so much. It's the best West End production I've seen. The singing was beautiful.
I like the songs.
Yeah, the
I
songs
like
were
when,
good in
when
the
the hobbits do the songs at the start.
It's good. I thought this relationship between Sam and Frodo was well portrayed. And the cousins really heart touching. Yeah, and Pippin and Merry was it, and also between Arwen and Aragorn. That made me want to cry. I was sort of wiping a tear at the end.
Very touching at the end.
At the end.
You cried
at the end.
Sorry for Gollum.
It's the whole friendship thing, isn't it? You know, he's having to leave Sam, and you know, that's what gets me.
It was funny.
And funny, yes.
My only disappointment is my kids aren't here. I'm going to have to take them. Maybe I'll have them come with my parents because I think it'd be great for both of them.
Well, the show's over for another night. It's taken over 70 incredible actors and musicians and of the same number of incredible crew and technicians in order to bring this epic story of life, love and friendship to the stage. And tomorrow we're going to do it all over again. So I look forward to seeing you in the audience. Goodbye.